expletives that we use is sugarcane. Oh, sugarcane. But really, the more I've been learning about sugarcane, it's got a lot of really good benefits. It's a grass, and so it's very mineral rich. It pulls 57 different minerals out of the ground if they're there. It's loaded with calcium and phosphorus, which are really good for teeth and bones. Those are the big bone-building minerals. And it's actually said to help prevent cavities in that way. Sugar, refined white crystalline cane sugar, is empty calories. That's where they take sugar cane, which is very mineral-rich whole food, and they strip out all the fiber, all the phytonutrients, all the protein, all the fats, all the vitamins, all the minerals. They take everything out, and they're left with pharmaceutical-grade crystalline sugar, infinite shelf life. So all the good stuff's already gone, as opposed to sugar in the raw, the whole thing, whether you just chew on it. I got little girls over here that chew on sugar cane every day. They're like, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, I'm thirsty." I'm like, "All right, well, we're outside working on the farm, so I got the machete and, slice them up some pieces, and, they're working on them. And it's delicious like that. There's lots of different varieties. We grow 7 varieties at our farm in Kula. It's like 3 kinds of red, 2 kinds of purple, green, rainbow. There's some of those are Hawaiian varieties that came over in the canoes. The sugarcane juice is amazing. So we brought a couple bottles in tonight that me and my little girls harvested juice. We mixed with some Kula black raspberries, and it's a great sweetener. We actually my little youngest daughter Harmony juiced the oranges for that. There's the orange juice, sugar cane, and Starshine helped pick the raspberries. So yeah. But it's really a very useful plant. It's a really good windbreak. That's how we got started with it on our farm, is planting it as a windbreak for our bananas. If you just plant the bananas, the leaves just get shredded. But the reason H&S grows so much sugarcane is because it's so hardy, pest and disease resistant, and tolerant of the salinity and the intense winds which we have, which kind of gives them a free pass for not planting a bunch of windbreaks and having better diversity in their crop. But it does work really well. And so I think in small blocks and small areas, it's a really useful thing to plant. It's always something to chew on and eat, and help get your minerals, because it has a lot of good minerals in it. And it's also really useful afterwards. Like we have a juicer. There's hand crank juicers. A lot of different things that you can do with them to press the juice out. And then afterwards you have the bagasse, the fiber, which a lot of they burn downtown and waste. But the fiber after you press the sugarcane is excellent, like sponges for cleaning and cleaning stuff up. And the actual trash, the sugarcane trash, is amazing how much organic matter that makes. It's beautiful mulch. We're making a compost pile today, and huge, 3 cubic yard compost pile. And at the end, I just cover it all with sugarcane leaf, and it's like nice. It blends right in. You can hose it down. It holds the moisture down. Use it all over in the walkway, so you can never have too much. I'm so grateful for the sugarcane, and it grows so well, and it's really, really easy to grow. Takes you can start harvesting it, up to about a year, and then maybe up to 15, 18 months. It's got a long range of when you harvest it. It's not like these bananas are ripe, they got to come down today, and I got to do something with them. If you're really busy, then that's something that you can always get to later, or next week, or even next month. And we definitely sell lots of sugarcane juice at Mana Foods. It's as a sweetener. It's a local sweetener. So, I mean, yeah, there's definitely local honey too, but a lot of the sweeteners are imported from the mainland, and so having that option to use some sugarcane juice to sweeten some of your other things, your other recipes, is a much healthier, much better choice. We sell lots of sugarcane juice at Mana Foods and mix in some medicinals with it, like lemongrass and galangal and Thai ginger and turmeric, and it can help take some of those potent medicines and make them taste good, so you get it down, gives you that warm feeling on the inside. Anybody have any questions? Sugarcane. It's not just the strain the most medicinal. I don't really have an answer to that, but every single variety that I grow is different. Some are harder to chew, some are softer, some are sweeter, some have better flavor, some are easier to work with. They all have the different things, so I appreciate being able to work with the diversity. Yeah, and also they have the sucanat. So she was asking when something says on the ingredients label it's sweetened with cane juice, that would be sugar cane juice. It's the whole thing. And people do evaporated cane juice. I think it's called sucanat, and that is crystalline. Usually not. I really haven't seen that like in the really raw local version, but. Yes, a good question. Very good question. It's actually low in the glycemic index, actually, because the sugar in sugar cane is sucrose instead of glucose or fructose, and most other fruits are going to be glucose or fructose. So those go to your blood a lot quicker and can elevate your blood sugar. And the sugar cane has its sugars come from sucrose, which is actually good for people with like type 2 diabetes or sugar metabolic disorders. They can consume sugarcane juice, and where you would think that your blood sugar would go up, with a lot of people, it just keeps it real level right there. Mm-hmm. She was saying that the Maui Nui Botanical Garden, they have an extensive collection of Hawaiian varieties of sugarcane, maybe up to 30, and that's free to go look at and check them out. But yeah, with the sucrose, it's really exciting that you can get like a slow absorbing sugar into your body, and it's actually really carbohydrates are a preferred fuel for the human body. We use our muscles and we use our glycogen, and then when we deplete the glycogen in our muscles, our body needs to take the sugar and convert it back into glycogen for more fuel, so we can get more work done. Yeah.
But a further question on that, isn't it when it's processed though, evaporated or processed and put in things, then it goes faster into the blood? I mean, I would imagine pure sugarcane juice is better for you than eating.
Absolutely, yeah. Then the refined, soluble chemical fertilizers, it's like ready to absorb right away when it's in the powdered.
So it's only really the pure stuff.
Right, exactly. I mean, and it really even better to chew it. Really, then you get like that slow, Yeah, lots of juice, really hydrating. We like to mix it with coconut water, 50-50. Coconut water cane, cocoa cane, and pug on it all day long on the farm, get through the hot Omopio days, for sure. Bagasse, yeah.
Where can a person collect that or get that?
I mean, maybe through any other local producers, but I mean, HC&S does have an outlet for some of their stuff that people do use to they sterilize it and use it as a medium to grow mushrooms on. HC&S, Pu'unene. big sugar producer on the island. All right, thank you guys very much. Have a good night.